So here I am, just had a meditation sesh with Rachel, yeah? And I'm talking about, let's see, what was I talking about before?
The light, the moving light?
So I was talking about how sometimes, well, when I meditate, obviously you see I always tear. I always have tears, and I've talked about that it's not about emotion. It has nothing to do with emotion. It's more of like a like a remembrance, like coming back to like the true self, and like home. Somebody said that once, and that was right. And it's a rightness. It's also the recognition of how you're alone in that, and it's not emotional. It's just right. And the other thing I started remembering was how I also, so the way I meditate is I find a spot about 6 feet in front of me or so. And I kind of fluctuate with that. Sometimes I go variations of that depending on, like, if you look like shorter distance in front of you, like down closer, it's almost more you have different experiences. This is very much Shambhala, the practice that I've been familiar with. But anyways, whatever I do focus on, I let go of that, and then you go through the practice, and I start to see what ends up happening. And about the same time that the tears come, I notice a light that outlines whatever it is. Like, it's kind of around it, just like it outlines everything. I noticed, and I talked about it this summer, when I was outside with my dog Reg. I was meditating, and he was sitting next to the thing that I was like focusing on, or the soft, gaze that I had, and there was a light around him. And then when he moved, it still was there. And then it moved, and then it was around him again, and then he moved, and it was still there. So I don't know what that is, but it was a really cool thing, and something I just noticed that happens when I meditate. But I'm starting to feel, though, something I've been really thinking about is how so to really connect to consciousness, our truth, which is before and beyond the body and the mind, you are essentially, that means you're in a sense detaching from the body and mind. The cool thing about that is when we do that, and it's not to abandon the body or mind, it's just to notice the body and mind, and to also remember that you're not that. You have those things, they can be useful. Obviously, this is how we exist in this dimension, in this universe. But remembering that you're consciousness, and that's where the source of everything always is, you can heal the body and the mind, or you can from that space. Often we try to do things we think that if I do this, like, if I do something to my body, and not that it doesn't help or relieve it, but we think that's the direction, because we think that we are this entity. But when we remember that we're consciousness and we work from that space, that's how we actually heal, because you're detaching from the body and the mind. And when we do that, and you are remembering that you're the source, that's how you can actually bring that into your body and mind. And the point of meditation isn't, sorry, I'm just like doing this because I'm like, look at, there's Rachel, because it's like I'm just talking. But the point of meditation isn't to like have, I think sometimes we think, oh, I had thoughts. And then we feel shitty about it,
because we feel like we're not,
because I didn't do it right.
Yeah.
But that's really not it. It's to just keep remembering that your consciousness, and that you're witnessing the thoughts in which the mind obviously has, right? It's just to remember that, so then that way you can remember that you're having an experience. The mind is going to do that, but when you witness it, then you have more of a choice as to what thoughts you might want to change, or you're more aware of them, so you don't feel so out of control and have, anxiety and whatnot. But it's always working from that space, first.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the practice, and that's why meditation is so cool. It's the practice of remembering you're that, maintaining that space, and the more that you do that, the more that you can bring that into the body and the mind, mm-hmm. and into this dimension. So, yeah, okay. Yeah. And that's all I got. That's all I got. We're gonna go have fun now.
Yay! Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. And what is this day? Yeah, we're gonna go do fun things.
What is this day?
I was trying to. It's Friday. Yeah, it is Friday. And I was thinking it was something. It's friends playing music, and we're gonna support that. And yeah, you should do the same. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.